Can we add something, some context to it, Husam? Do you think I'm going to ask you a genuine question, football question, no banter here, nothing?
I'm going to ask a non-genuine question in 3, 2, 1. Ask.
La wallahi, I just looked at the actual picture that Terry shared. Something that we didn't notice. It's the conversion rate.
Terry, it works for everyone. Terry's Nicki Minaj at this point.
Okay, just can you just ask? Guys, seriously. They created 22 chances only and they converted 10. The conversion rate for them is the highest as well. Does that mean they are the most effective team as well? They are the most effective duo as well. That their chances that they create are actually very clear cut. That they convert almost 50% of them or 40%.
When you
is
look,
that something we need to look at?
Well, it is, because when you look at, it's like 38 or something that Nunez and Salah have created, but only 7 have been converted.
Yes.
So it's the volume's good. It's not the highest volume. It's a good volume. But their productivity is there. And look, I know that everyone wants to focus on eye test and everybody likes how it makes me feel. I get all of that. Feelings. But you can't deny productivity. And their conversion rate is very good. They've just got to start doing it in those bigger games. And I think if they start doing it in those bigger games, you're looking at a very deadly duo.
Who's on the top 4 of that picture? I'm trying to see it in my phone, but it's not working.
The top 4 in this is you've got so under Palmer and Jackson, you've got Bailey and Watkins, you've got Saka and Kai Havertz, and you have Nunez and Salah. Then it's Alanga and Chris Wood, Son and Johnson, and then one underneath that is Watkins and DRB.
Haaland and De Bruyne, only 5.
Haaland and who?
De Bruyne.
Oh, Haaland and De Bruyne.
Yeah, that's because the conversion rate is dropped. The amount of chances created is the same in the last year and a bit, but the conversion rate is lower.
Are we saying that Jackson and Palmer are better in conversion rate than Haaland? And that's what the stats say. And De Bruyne.
Statistically speaking, they are. But this is the question. If you could sign right now Haaland and KDB for the rest of the season, or Jackson and Palmer, who are you picking?
I will bin the whole Chelsea team to sign.
I would sign Haaland over the whole Chelsea squad together, brother.
I will cancel. If you ask Chelsea fans now, they will give up the majority of their attacking line for having Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland just for this season.
Yes, 100%. Chelsea fans themselves will sell all the forward line for De Bruyne and Haaland. Let's go there.
Come on.
This super chat here, hit the like button. Exactly, Luke Skywalker. Thank you.
Big up, Luke.
Like button.
Omar
here says, as a Chelsea fan, this praise is too soon. It's been 5 games, guys. Let's do this when it's over 15 to 20 games. Then we praise. Please, Husam, keep hating.
How am I hating? I just said you're not a bad team. That's not hating. That's the best compliment I've given you over the last 2 years.
That was a backhanded compliment. We can all
That's
tell.
exactly like Bernardo Silva's compliment to Liverpool. Exactly the same.
Exactly.
But listen, I wouldn't clap for Chelsea if they won something either. Me
comparing Husam to Bernardo Silva irritates his soul, I'm sure.
Kelvin here, says, big up, guys. Jackson was a winger, was converted to a striker at Chelsea, and his work rate is good, tiring out defenses. He will improve more. Thank you.
But why did you want Osimhen then? That's the thing that just.
But I don't think there's anything. Again, I think you can be the best current partnership numbers wise in the league and still want better. I don't think there's anything. If there's better available, I think. I've been 100% Jackson the whole time. Some ruining. He says rare talent. Let's not exclude the change in tactics. The EPL experience game plan is on form. Never Osimhen is what Runin says here. He doesn't want him. Husam opening a waffle stand is what the fouled wizard says here.
You literally have failed.
Wow, this take is massive. This next take is massive. Not swapping Palmer for Haaland.
You know, earlier on when I was doing my little rant, I said the Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, and United fans are the most annoying because we have a lot. I take that back. Chelsea fans are by far the most annoying, smallest, lowest football IQ when it comes to any of these conversations. Not swapping Palmer for Haaland is the funniest shit ever.
Why it's funny? I don't understand.
Erling Haaland would have had Chelsea of last season, even under Pochettino, finishing in the top 4 with ease. So listen, guys, let's not.
No,
there's players.
You're wrong.
خلنا نحكي بعدين انت رد. مش كل ما احكي كلمتين تقاطع.
You're
Anyway.
wrong.
So here's the thing with the Palmer and Haaland stuff. Erling Haaland is a player that 90% of the teams would swap and trade for. Now, there are players based on consistency, productivity, and a long period of time in which they have delivered that you wouldn't trade Haaland for. Meaning, if I say I wouldn't trade Haaland for Mo Salah, that's not me being a Salah fan or whatever. That's because he's done it 8-year period. I have a massive thing to go on. Same thing with other players in this. To be honest with you, there aren't that many other players in this league that you wouldn't trade for Haaland. I mean, Mo, you wouldn't trade for Haaland. Probably Alisson, you wouldn't trade for Haaland. Virgil, maybe Trent. But you look at the I think Arsenal should trade any player for Erling Haaland, maybe except Saliba, and that's what I think. So yeah,
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Remove Cole Palmer from Chelsea last season, add Erling Haaland to the same squad. Do you think Chelsea still finishes 6th?
No, Chelsea finished 4th.
You
With
really
Haaland's
think?
goals.
Okay, hold on.
course.
I think you're looking at it. We have to remove Palmer. It's not going to be Palmer and Haaland.
Yeah, you can play Madueke on the right, whoever. They score a whole lot of goals.
I actually completely disagree with this.
More,
I
remember
think
the
you
first
remove-
6 months of the season
I actually,
when Chelsea was dominating
Palmer is
everyone
the
and then
one.
they just missed chances?
I actually think you got this the other way. I think without Cole Palmer, even if you give them a striker last season, they don't create these chances. Haaland will not get chances at all. Cole
Okay,
Palmer
last season,
was
what was
Chelsea
the front
last
three?
season. Yeah,
What was the front three last season? Tell me.
bro, Jackson,
Palmer, and
Palmer, and it was Sterling, Mudrik.
Sterling,
They
okay.
struggled.
If you remove from that
Cole Palmer.
and add Haaland, your front three now becomes Jackson on the left, Haaland down the middle, Madueke on the right.
That doesn't happen. They don't create any chances for Haaland at all.
How
Seriously,
they
are
don't
you
create
serious?
any chances? Jackson can create for Haaland easily.
Jackson and creation in the same sentence.
You have me here doing City prop. Are you aware of how mad this
No,
is?
I actually think you are someone who sit and said that in the compilation of Erling Haaland, the Ballon d'Or, he's the tap-ins, the penalties, and he doesn't create
Yeah, but that's
chances.
what Chelsea needed last season. They didn't have the tap-ins.
With Palmer, okay, we're going in circles here. With Palmer, I actually don't
understand,
think.
but that's the question. Listen, I look at
I actually
Chelsea's
don't think
front
you're.
three. I look at Chelsea's
No one
front three last
creates.
season. Madueke, Haaland, Jackson is better than Palmer, Jackson, and Sterling by far.
Absolutely not. I don't think they create any chances for Haaland to score at all.
Yes, they would. They would literally create chances. They created
know.
chances. Mo, remember me and you? We reached a point of agreement.
Can I ask you a question? Simple
Can
question.
I just want to say one sentence. Me and you, we reached a point of agreement last season, like 9 games into the season, 10 games into the season. Footy Judge Mo and Husam took a step back and said, guys, Chelsea have the most big chances created in the entirety of the league. Poch's system and style is similar to Klopp. It's not about having a specific creator. It's about the team creating through the press. Meaning Chelsea would win the ball from the 2 centre-backs and then create a chance. What I'm saying is, what Chelsea lacked last season was goals from a striker who is clinical. That's why they wanted Osimhen to begin with.
Palmer there. Okay, can I ask the question to Terry now? Who do you think can carry a team, Terry? If you're who do you think can carry a team? Cole Palmer. Both of them are 23 years old, by the way.
Yeah, I think if we're looking at it based on Chelsea last season, I understand they needed someone to finish the chances, but so many of those chances were created by Cole Palmer. So if he's removed, then I think a creativity issue, you could argue, would have been more problematic for them. You look at Man United this season, we've got no problem creating clear-cut chances in every game. We haven't been able to fit. If we had Haaland in our team this season, you could argue we'd be in and around the top position based on goal difference and more points. We'd have taken those chances against Brighton. We'd have scored more goals against Fulham for the goal difference, and we'd have beaten Crystal Palace. Therefore, we would have 3, 4, 5 more points. 5 more points would put us on 12 points. If you're not creating chances, Haaland scores lots of goals. He isn't just a tapping merchant, but he needs someone feeding the ball into him. And Chelsea would probably lose that last year. This season is different because they've obviously gone and brought in Jadon Sancho. They've got Pedro Neto now. I think the level of creativity has gone up a level. And last season, and Nkunku was out injured a lot as well. So I do get why a Chelsea fan would say this, if I'm being fair. Yeah. We've said since day one, Sam is disingenuous and not objective when it comes to Chelsea. Ever since Caicedo and Lavia had his burning. He's had
You know, the
burning
guy,
hate.
every single Straight Facts episode, some random Chelsea fan will just mention Caicedo and Lavia. If I had a Caicedo agenda, I would be talking shit about Caicedo. But I said Caicedo is the best midfielder for Chelsea. So how's that me having an agenda? When Lavia played, the one game that he played this season, I said Lavia was amazing. You guys think that this is the gotcha moment. This is the response. Oh, let me type a super chat. Caicedo and Lavia. Wow, that debunks nothing I've said. Haaland is better than Palmer. Yes. Wow. What does that have to do with Caicedo and Lavia? I don't know.
Husam, don't lump all Chelsea fans with those of low IQ and calling everyone low IQ. I've seen Liverpool fans say Hendo was miles better than Rodri.
You know, I lived in Malaysia for a year and a half, and Malaysians are very honest people. You get me? No one ever said Hendo is better than Rodri. I'll be so honest with you. And if they did, they deserve a slap. So slap them for me.
Real Chelsea fans won't give Palmer up for anyone in the league. He's Ballon d'Or winner. He's a Ballon d'Or winner, and Palmer makes and scores goals. Haaland is a pure. He's Sam. Palmer is a future Ballon d'Or winner. That is what I'm.
Haaland didn't finish second in the Ballon d'Or anyway. So what the fuck kind of logic is this, guys? I swear this is so weird. This is weird. We're all gonna act like Haaland is a nothing player now. Like, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this fucking football conversations? I'd take Haaland in my team. I'd give up Diaz, Nunez, Jota, Chiesa, and Gakpo to Manchester City just to have Erling Haaland alone. Come on now. I swear, you guys just make.
Would you trade Salah for Erling Haaland?
No, but I've already explained why. 8
Okay.
years of consistency. I have at least something to go off of.
Yeah.
Mo can